LP Odyssey is a self-propelled semi-submersible mobile spacecraft launch platform converted from a mobile drilling rig in 1997. The vessel is currently used by Sea Launch for equatorial Pacific Ocean launch. She works in concert with the assembly and control ship Sea Launch Commander. Her home port is the Port of Long Beach in the United States. In her current form, Odyssey is 436 feet long and about 220 feet wide, with an empty draft displacement of 30,000 short tons, and a submerged draft displacement of 50,600 short tons. The vessel has accommodations for 68 crew and launch system personnel, including living, dining, medical and recreation facilities. A large, environmentally controlled hangar stores the rocket during transit and then rolls it out and erects it prior to fueling and launch. History. The platform was built in 1982 for ocean drilling and exploration company by Sumitomo Heavy Industries. It drilled its first exploratory hole about 40 miles south of Yakutat for Arco Alaska, Inc. The rig cost about $110 million to build during the early 80s oil boom. During construction, the vessel was called Ocean Ranger II, and was renamed Ocean Odyssey after the Ocean Ranger capsized with all hands lost during a storm off Newfoundland on February 15, 1982. When built, Ocean Odyssey was classed Plus A1 Plus AMS by the American Bureau of Shipping for unrestricted worldwide ocean service. She was a 390-foot-long, 226-foot-wide, twin-hull design with a 12,450 horsepower propulsion system. The rig's structure was designed to simultaneously withstand 100-knot winds, 110-foot waves, and a 3-knot current. The derrick was fully enclosed with a heated drill floor permitting operations down to -35 degrees Celsius. The rig had other advanced extreme condition features as well. For example, the rig's columns were strengthened to withstand some ice impact, and the marine riser had a feature similar to a cowcatcher to keep floating ice off the marine riser that connected the rig to the well on the ocean bottom. 1988 North Sea gas blowout. On September 22, 1988, Ocean Odyssey suffered a blowout while operated by a DECO on hire to Arco, drilling the 22/30ths B3 well on a prospect in the North Sea. The ultimate direct cause of the incident was a failure of the subsea wellhead equipment after a prolonged period of well control. During the resulting fire, the radio operator, Timothy Williams, was killed. He had been ordered from the lifeboats and back to the radio room by the rig's manager, who failed to countermand the order when the rig was evacuated. Survivors were picked up by the rig's emergency standby vessel Nottinghamshire Forest and the nearby anchor-handling tug British Fulmar. 4 Sea-King helicopters from the HMS Illustrious and a Sea-King from RAF Lossiemouth assisted rescue operations and transferred survivors from Nottinghamshire Forest and British Fulmar to the drilling rig Zenith 701. And RAF Hawker Siddeley Nimrod provided coordination on scene. The incident was featured in the 1990 STV television series Rescue episode, Missing. Launch platform conversion. Ocean Odyssey spent the next several years as a rusting hulk in the docks of Dundee, Scotland. Her availability prompted Boeing to establish the Sea Launch Consortium, for which she was bought in 1993 by Karna Rosenberg of Stavanger, Norway, and renamed LP Odyssey. From late 1995 to May 1997, Karna extended the length of the platform platform and added a pair of support columns and additional propulsion systems. The upper deck, the location of the former drill floor, was rebuilt to accommodate the launch pad and launch vehicle service hangar. In May 1997, Ocean Odyssey arrived at Viborg shipyard for the installation of the launch vehicle equipment itself. By 1999, the vessel was ready for service, and on March 27, 1999, the Zenit 3SL rocket successfully launched a demonstration satellite to a geostationary transfer orbit. The first commercial launch occurred on October 9, 1999, with the orbiting of the DirecTV-1R satellite. 2007 launch failure. On January 30, 2007, a Zenit 3SL carrying the NSS-8 satellite exploded aboard Odyssey at liftoff due to a turbo pump malfunction. There were no injuries, as the ship had been evacuated for launch operations. Damage to the launch platform was mostly superficial, though a £600,000 flame deflector was knocked loose from underneath the platform and lost, along with damage to the hangar doors and antennae. The vessel was repaired at a shipyard in Vancouver, British Columbia. Odyssey returned to service with the January 15, 2008, successful launch of the Thuriya 3 satellite. 2013 launch failure. On February 1, 2013, the Zenit 3SL rocket carrying Intelsat 27 suffered a failure after its launch from Odyssey, crashing a short distance from the launch platform. Its first stage engine appeared to shut down around 25 seconds after launch, and telemetry from the rocket was lost about 15 seconds later. Telemetry indicated that excessive roll was detected 11 seconds after launch. The guidance system was programmed to shut down the engine, but only after the rocket was safely away from the launch platform. It is believed that a failure in a hydraulic pump that provides power for gimbling the Road 171 engine was ultimately the cause.